Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Today I'm doing a quick video. I hadn't done some with the Christmas holidays, but I felt this is a good video to work on. Is what, how to keep motivated or what can keep you motivated during the holidays. And a lot of times we spend time with family, friends, go to parties, gain weight, and get more or less out of our normal sync, usually between Christmas and New Year's. And then we look at it and we make these New Year's resolutions after we get back to work or get back into the grind of things. And I was thinking about this last night, especially on, you know, keeping motivated during this time. And the goal is when you're talking between the holidays, and like I said, you're with family, friends, and doing things with family, is the goal is what is my intent or where have I want to see myself after the first of the year. And when you think about that, for instance, I want to finish my chapter 4, my chapter 5, get everything done and completed by the end of January, and all my paperwork in, work on my orals, etc. And I think about this, and it's like, what is my intent? Where do I want to be? Where I want to be with job wise? I spend this time and this money and this effort to getting a PhD in psychology. What is my intent? And my intent is to get a decent job, also start a coach and mentoring business, and only implement that more into a wellness type of center. And more or less, this would be my little gig, and then hire a couple people, especially like a nutritionist, also somebody that gets into yoga, and go from there. And what I find is when I'm doing this and deciding what is my intent, where I want to be, it really shouldn't go against what I'm trying to do the next few weeks. So in other words, my goal is by by the first year or is at least get my chapter 4, chapter 5 in, get my psychology, and then start working on jobs and then getting this coaching and mentoring business up. And more or less having some people to help me run this. Like I said, have a nutritionist, a yoga person, and this would be something on the line of just my little gig or what I would really want to accomplish. So, folks, when we're between those holidays, like I said, between Christmas and New Year's, our intent is should not change, and we shouldn't say, "Well, we'll gear it down for those few weeks for that week and just kind of regroup." I think for a certain extent, that's a good thing to do is to regroup. But then again, you have to think, or even like where I think is what is my intent? Where do I want to see things go? And so if I kind of settle down a little bit, or in other words, compromise that and say, well, I'll get this done next week. That's not a good thing to do. The goal is maybe spend a couple of days and then gear things back up again, especially between right after Christmas and right before the New Year's. So that way it doesn't take you to, like, I believe the fourth falls on or third falls on a Monday. So the goal here, intent, is really just to be you're really where you want to be on that first. In other words, you haven't lost any time. And the point is, and I always say this myself, is you can replace things in life, but you cannot replace time. You can't replace family. You can't replace loved ones and friends. So the goal here then is when you're doing this, especially like for myself, family and time are things that I cannot replace. It's just those are important. So for me, the goal here is to make the best of each day and don't lose that time. So, for instance, like now I'm making a video. I'll spend some time today, look at this coaching and mentoring, and see where I really want to achieve in the next 2 weeks. Granted, I might slow things down between this time, but I don't want to lose focus on where I want to achieve or that intent I want to achieve in life. Anyway, these were just a couple of food for thought ideals, the cliche. Please like and subscribe in the corner down here of my videos. It really helps my YouTube channel. Also, remember I have my new book out, Don't Buy the Lottery Ticket, which is was out in October. Please like and subscribe. Please look at my book. It's $4.99. Makes a great gift for somebody for the New Year's. It's available now on Amazon. So anyway, folks, I wish you all a good and happy day, and I'll probably try to place a video sometime towards the end of the week. Anyway, have a great day, and talk to you soon. Thanks.